Hopefully y'all didn't have to wait too long. We're on a load screen at the moment. There we go. Oh. Bar doesn't have a favorite Thanksgiving dessert. Makes you think this. I didn't actually eat any desserts. Oh yeah, I did. I had cookies.
You didn't hear me.
But I didn't get to eat my usual pie yet.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Don't order just one now. Leave it up.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare.
Anywho,
Get a prescription today.
how's everybody doing?
Balanced life through
I did not tweet that I was live. There we go.
song about tomorrow. Or at least, I guess, his version of tomorrow, which is pretty different from mine.
Okay. Ooh.
Saw security cleaning out another
Come,
house.
come, have a drink.
I do not remember what we were doing here.
One now.
We are in
Maybe living here's not worth it.
Diamond City. Oh, I'm playing survival, so I had to sleep and I saved. 256, welcome in. Hey, Wily Cat and Oxytone. Welcome.
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us.
Thanks, Mr. J.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of his. Her. And don't bother, pal. I ain't here. I ain't heard.
I cut her hair myself.
What should I do here?
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
We buy and sell everything to everyone, except sense. No sense allowed
Don't walk
here.
outside the wall.
Hey, Godson666. Shazam. Hello, Redfield.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's the Raiders in combat zone.
Oh, I need to get healed by the doctor. I knew there was something.
You have marvelous bone structure.
Doctor.
Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Hear me, please.
Take a look at me, Doc.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Dr. Sun, I got a problem.
I forgot. Mordal, what does it mean when someone's a founder? Does it mean I've got 50 founders now? Whereas I had 10 before? I don't remember what the numbers were. But I've gotten more founders.
Are you hard of hearing? We can take a look at that.
I've been laying off chems and booze lately.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Hey, Hunter Windmill. Welcome in.
Took a few bad hits recently. Got knocked around.
You look fine, but
Oh, the first 25 subs?
yeah,
I wonder if that
that's
includes,
gonna need to be set back in place. Let's
gifted.
get started. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
I don't
No
remember.
complaints.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Oh, I guess I do have a chem addiction. Isn't that what the little pill means? Excuse me, sir.
Hey, Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Patch me up, Doc.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
It doesn't give me an option of what I want.
Some rats out there.
All right. Let's use this.
Well, Triple did a tier 1 sub, so let's hear what the
Hold on.
first line is. It says, Happy Thanksgiving, aka Turkey Day. Hope you all visit and stay. And the next one is, by the way, I'm giving out gar bars if you sub. No, they're not edible, just incredible. I don't know if you guys heard music just then, but there was music playing.
If you're having trouble understanding,
Just hurt all over.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though. Done.
I need to wake up before I get
Is there anything else bothering you?
any more subs.
No, we're done.
Off you go then.
Alright, we can't steal. Don't steal. I wonder if we can go talk to Ellie again.
Custom hardware? We got a free workbench for prescriptions filled. High quality chem right here.
You cause trouble. It's gonna beat you.
Where is she? No, it's not this way.
Beat it.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad?
I'm afraid for all Diamond City right here.
Now, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick. The bills. Huh. Forget the bills. The photographs.
Ooh, don't steal the coffee pot.
Never did photograph well. Something wrong? Another
There we go.
story coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Who are you?
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing.
Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
Let's be sarcastic.
Sure on milk carton time?
If only it was that simple, right? Nick disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled.
Hey,
and
Brain
walked
Bang,
forward
welcome
like he
in.
always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
White Claw Day. I think I saw, there was a new seltzer type alcoholic beverage I wanted to try. I don't remember what it was. They look like, Christmas sweaters. And they have, like, candy cane flavors to them. Thought about going out and getting them today. But I think a lot of places were closed.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Can Do, for your tier 1 subscription. We're looking at a, hold on, it says they've been subscribed for 4 months, currently on a 2-month streak. I guess that makes sense. I don't remember it giving us so much detail before.
It's like I can finally think straight.
Oh, but anyway, I don't have confirmation that y'all heard the music before. But I'll go ahead and add the verse on. Take myself away. Just to bother you.
I gave up alcohol.
Happy Thanksgiving, aka Turkey Day. Hope you all visit and stay. By the way, today I'm giving out gar bars if you sub. They're not edible, they're just incredible. Hope y'all ate a lot. Gobble gobble when y'all walk. Try not to wobble wobble. I don't know where the music went. It goes away and it comes back. I didn't even push the button. I put myself back in. I know, it was amazing, right?
Cut! I mean, brother, put the gun down.
Nuka-Cola's the only
Don't
thing I
move.
can drink that wakes
What
me
have you
up.
done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not.
Is he still talking?
Don't shoot,
Sheffield.
for God's sakes, for
What do you
family.
think about coming to work for me?
Really? You
Put the
You
gun
mean it?
down now. He's a Sith. He'll kill us all.
What do you say?
We got too many things going on here. Hold on. We're gonna send him to the Red Rocket.
okay? Maybe this will be a fresh start.
Okay.
Kyle,
Show's
no!
up. There are no
Hey, flannel beats denim.
Hear me? Just you folks in your damn.
I like flannel and denim, but yeah. I don't know how far I'm in. I started yesterday. Let's see. Level 5.
Hey,
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
hey. Who hasn't engaged in a little friendly attempted fratricide in their life?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need him.
No, it's not my first time playing. This is what I started when I started playing games and streaming.
Excuse me.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to your own damn business.
Myrna. Is that what her name is?
Hey there.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
One statue of Diana impression coming up.
Good. Good. Now just answer me one simple question. Are you human? Because
I've got
I am
4
not
mods,
a
flannel.
synth.
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do. Ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
cares about you.
Still didn't figure out how to say her name.
Excuse me.
You look like you need a prescription filled. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill.
Looking for a job, if you've got one.
Yeah, I got something. Looking for a mutated fern if you find any. I hear some grows out near Forest Grove Marsh. Natural radiation sucker. Be great for cooking rat X or rat away.
Mutated fern. Sounds good.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Hey, it's the new girl. Am I right?
New
The
girl?
new girl?
Word kinda travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
So you know weapons, huh?
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever. And they'll keep you alive for sure. But the real secret is in the mods. The little personal touches. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend time with your gear, and you'll have the right answer to every problem. Anyway, let's get back to you and what kind of protection you need.
Not now.
Sure, no pressure.
Hey, swata, swata, swata can hit. Boom!
Alrighty. I don't know why I came down here. I couldn't remember what
Hello. Have you been here before?
was through this door.
Miss?
Have you been here before?
Yes.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Really? Okay. I just need to remind you that Fallon's isn't a charity. If you want the clothes, you have to pay for them.
People are stealing these clothes?
Oh, let's see.
So don't
Uriah
rush
wants
it.
to
Now that
know
we
why I
understand
started
each other,
gaming. Because I was bored on the treadmill.
Happy to show you everything in stock.
And let's see. Yes. Colibri, it's a good one to start with. But I have only played this one and 76 in New Vegas. And I didn't finish New Vegas.
Fallon's Basement. Interesting name.
Yeah, it's ancient. There was
Hey,
a
Funkin'
Fallon's
Go
here
Nuts.
back even before the war. Granddad always said
Back
we had
at
a
ya.
tradition of quality and affordability. Guess affordability got too expensive for some folks. Damn thieves. And it ain't like Diamond City security helps.
Why doesn't Diamond City Security help you?
Phew. My husband got taken, all right? By the Institute. Security wouldn't look into it. I raised a stink, and now I'm blacklisted.
Your husband was taken by the Institute.
Well, he ain't here anymore, that's for sure. Not like the Institute leaves a trail besides those damn synths.
Okay, synth.
What's a synth?
You're joking, right? A synth. Those machine people the Institute builds. Some of them even look human.
Hey Bear
Not that you
1966.
wouldn't know
Welcome
the
in.
difference. Lucky me, huh? The Institute takes
Medellin,
my
this is
doesn't
not the
even
first
bother
time playing,
replacing
no.
him.
What do you know about
This is the game that I'm the best at. Usually I have to play on easy.
That the Institute builds them, and some even look human. So much you can't tell the real difference. Lucky me, huh? Institute takes my Charlie, doesn't even bother replacing him.
I'll think about it.
Whatever.
Well, that was useless. I think you should always play the best game first, which is Fallout 4. Because you might not get around to playing the other ones.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic,
Oh, Bear.
custom-made hickory swat.
WoW got tossed as soon as I started playing it.
What's a swatter?
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium. And two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats.
Lego my Lego.
The best bats were called swatters. True fact.
There it is. It's beautiful. It's heavy. It's the K-tooth from this game. It's amazing. It's not sharp, don't worry. It's just really heavy.
Hey, I'm talking baseball here. Show some respect.
Oh, really? What kind of teams were there?
There was the Diamond City Demolishers. Big brutes of guys. Played in full power armor with special pneumatic arms, for swinging. Then you had the Lexington Ladies, an all-female team with Coach Bloody Mary Sue at the helm. Highest kill count in the league. I could spend all day talking about the Concord Crushers or the Quincy Killmeisters, but you get the idea. It was a hell of a sport.
5-6. It got insta-thrown out because...
Sounds like fun.
Bet your socks it was.
Just looked like a very old game.
You pick up a little memento in the form of a genuine swat.
And the legs didn't move on the horse. I can't think of what else. I couldn't even smile playing that game.
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport.
It's good, AZ Wheels.
On a stash of pre-war.
I got more food to eat tomorrow.
Items. Coach, quitting is for punks Westing had an estate not too far from here. Legend says.
Better put up the Christmas tree today.
The league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each.
Hey, Michael LV243.
What do you say?
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
Oh, I don't know what that game was that I was playing, but it was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. When I watch other people stream it, it doesn't look as bad on their stream.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to... Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax, there's some cans.
You ain't gonna last once you leave the wall. Don't get chummy.
Don't let down the home team. Buy a swatter.
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
I did turn the mad. How was yours?
Synth free shopping right here.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
Can't modify anything yet. Just kind of looking.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams. You're bothering me.
I have not tried the Mass Effect games. I feel like I've looked at them maybe once, but I might try them soon.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, you. All right, you. Tell me. Diamond City over here.
Maybe I can sleep for free. Thank you for following the Dementor.
Terrible, yes? Makes you cut your own ears off.
I'm trying to find a sniper rifle.
Okay, fine. Walk away.
Hey, JSK.
No loitering.
Nope, forgot about rads.
Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is
Hi
It's a
there.
health hazard,
Can't shut it
Shang.
down. Some other time. It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water. And I'll do it without your interference. Thank you very much.
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking you're a sin.
I've only got maybe 3 or 4 mods on here. Thought I was gonna talk to the boy, and the boy disappeared.
Looking for someone?
Travis.
Are you looking for someone? Are you looking for someone?
That's all you have to say?
Are you looking for someone?
Guess not. This is a different pair of glasses. My eyes were feeling a little tired. Favorite glasses. I just wore them out. I don't know if they're in here. Oh, these ones. These ones are my favorite. See? It's pretty right there. Is that your opinion, AZ Wheels?
150 years.
I don't know which one you mean, 10 out of 10.
Are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our
These ones?
savior from the filth of the outside. And second,
These ones I got for
is our
$7.
faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust.
These ones I got for $1.50.
Security.
These ones were a gift, and it was more than $100.
And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless
Did he say heinous?
God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
Don't touch the paint.
Why?
What? Why?
This is the wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
I don't remember who Posh Spice is, but okay.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Triple got a Bean Boozled ×2 if somebody wants to put in the vote.
Working hard?
It's one vote, but you get 2 beans.
Good luck getting that paint.
So there is the,
Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
what is it called? The Black Friday sale in the chat points section. Lots of things are 2 for the price of 1.
Got nothing better to do?
Nat,
Watch your back. The Institute could be right behind you. Selling papers is busy work, lady.
Trying to make sure there's nothing else I need to do. I think we can leave. The other difference is I think I made it so that the sound thing works on mobile now. So if anyone wants to check and see, you should be able to access the sound. What's it called? Hair sound soundboard. Something about hair. I don't remember. You know the extension I'm talking about? The thing where you do bits for sounds? Sorry, did I make noise? Feeling like I needed to have more earrings on.
Head on inside.
Woo! Oh, and we got 2 good beans. Heck yeah. Going to go for strawberry donut and apple fritter. That's better. Well, I got bigger specifically because you asked me to. I forgot to put ×2 on the glasses. That should be fun. Okay. We're gonna go for quests. We could go get paint. We could go find the baseball card. I don't know what I can do being that I'm only level 5. Build beds for the settlers. I think this is probably the least scary one, is going to Tin Pines Bluff. Oh, I forgot I can't fast travel. Well, this is going to be a long walk. Whoops-a-daisies. That's what happens when you are playing survival.
Keep moving, Scabber.
Jelly donut coffee, godsend. What kind of, where did you get that from? I feel like I've seen an ad for jelly donut coffee.
Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you, Triple. How did you know? I feel like it was Bones coffee. But that's not my favorite coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. There it is, my coffee sponsor. I'm all out or I'd show you the bag. Hey Donald, back in 1985, welcome in. Ooh, we're opening up the map. Gotta get the heck out of the city though. Country's where we need to be. Well, thank you very much, Target in Motion. I gotta sing that song now. Or maybe not sing it. I need to read the song as soon as the alert's over. Ah! Didn't know that was happening. Phew. We are on survival. I cannot be getting bit. These things are way too fast for level 5. Oh no! I'm trying to dance here. Don't they know? I gotta be entertaining. Oh, death. Death, death, death. Oh gosh, when y'all eat Oreos, do you take it apart and eat the cream and then the cookie, or you just eat the whole thing? Depends on which Oreo it is. If this is the first Oreo that I'm eating, or if it's the last one. The first one I have 0 patience. I'm not going to take it apart and eat the parts separately. I'm going to eat the whole thing. Anywho, we have a song to sing. If I can remember how to turn the music on. There we go. Happy Thanksgiving, aka Turkey Day. Hope you all visit and stay. By the way, today I'm giving out gar bars if you sub. No, they're not edible. They're just incredible. Hope y'all ate a lot of gobble gobble. When you did, you didn't wobble wobble. Sometimes in chat, I look for snacks. You can type Aristotle. I don't know that part exactly. If you're new and it's your first time here, I hope you feel like you just won the lotto. I think that's it for now. Maybe I could do another verse. The next one is Whale. Welcome to Garville, home of the goats. I have awesome mods, an awesome community with the best quotes. By the way, I did not write this. Somebody in the chat wrote it. Y'all can guess who if you want. And there's a bunch of quotes. I feel like I'm probably not pronouncing the words in the way that they should be pronounced, but it's fun either way. What is quote 32? Oh, I have too many glasses on. Well, how does the Fresh Prince song go? Life got twisted upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I need new glasses right now. I don't think I have enough. I also have these. These aren't earrings. They're like little ear hooks. They just hook on your ear. I figure if the only part of me you're seeing is this part, I should have accessories. And y'all should be able to tell me when I can put them on. I do not wear any jewelry usually. This is like just for you guys. I do too. I think I need more sweaters that don't have shoulders on them. I don't have any real Ray-Ban glasses now. Not real ones. I hear they're supposed to be good though. Did somebody get an 8-ball? I'm ignoring you, JSK. Can you type in chat so we can see your check mark? Oh, does that happen in chat? Hold on a minute. I have not done that yet. Does it work? I can't see the thing anyway. To me, it says I'm a sub-gifter, a 1-year subscriber, and a broadcaster. I need to change the gift badge. I don't know how to do that. Do you know how to do that? I need to just stay alive in the game. I don't have any gear icons by the chat box. I'm looking at it in OBS. Hold on. I'll scroll up and see what happened. Somebody redeemed some music somewhere. No, not some music. Somebody redeemed something somewhere, and then I read music from somebody said something about music. I don't see anything being redeemed. There's so many scrolls. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. All right, y'all are just gonna have to tell me what I missed because I don't see anything. Somebody's bugging me though because they have their name in gray. I won't mention who you are. I think you did a pretend 8-ball, not a real one. Yes, it's you, targeted motion with your gray name. I think it's something I need to read every time. All right, Mr. J wanted 8-ball. What was your 8-ball question? I will believe you. All right, Triple, what is your 8-ball question? And Mr. J, what is your 8-ball question? Hurry up and ask before it scrolls again. I do not like hugging cats. They're stinky and they have claws. Oh, snap. Death. Because I had to look at the dang chat. Look at y'all bugging me. I was waiting for your question so it didn't go away. 8-ball question.
All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off. Okay, fine.
That's not a...
If you want to help Travis, you come talk to me.
Yes or no question. Okay, so here I have curls. I can do those. Now, people have wanted 8-ball questions, but they haven't asked any 8-ball yes or no questions. First part. Second part, I've got to run and get my weights, and I'm going to run to the restroom. So I was using them in the living room, and now they're not in here. But anyway, I'll be right back.
Hey, hey, keep your voice down.
Okay, the 8-ball question is, did Mr. J write the rap? And the 8-ball says, sure.
He's kept the ghouls out, hasn't he? Yeah, but if he's, you know, that means he's working for... Shh. You want them to hear you?
Hey, enough of that. Look, we're safe on this side of the wall. That's all that matters.
Alright guys, I'm back. Why is my stream dropping? Your stream is being dropped. Why? I don't know. I didn't drop it. Oh. What you guys talking about here? The 8-ball's right here. I got some hot tea. Took me a little longer than I thought it was going to take. Okay. Ready to go. Is everything good in the stream? All y'all doing good? Oh, shoot. I was supposed to do the working out thing. Ugh, I didn't grab them either. I grabbed my tea and I forgot what I was grabbing. Anyway, I'm gonna get the lighter weights. They're right here. If you can make it a bit cooler, that would be nice. Yeah, I forgot. AZ wheels. I forgot to get the weights. But these ones are here, so this is what I'll do. These are the ones I use while I'm on the treadmill. Oh, and this is really hard if you hold them out. And if you drop them, you ruin your keyboard. It burns. Burns so hard. It's curls or presses, target motion. They're plastic on the outside. These ones are. The other ones are metal. Well, Triple, you'll have to send him to my DMs.
Park the car in the yard. How about I hammer you in the heart with a haymaker?
All right, what were we thinking we were gonna do? Oh, we were going to the farm. That's what it was.
Public is here. Pull the wool out from under your eye.
Farm one's too hard. Which one should I do? 5, 6. Hey, Potato Chip, welcome in. The paint one? Don't I have to go through the city to get to the hardware store? It is. It's nice and warm on my hands. Oh, it's very close. Okay. This tea is... It's green chai. The 30-second walk. All right. I'll take your word for it, I guess. You said the paint one. Woo. Wait a minute. Did I not pick up the quest? It says see Abbott at the wall. Oh, I think because I died. Dammit. Alright, let's go back to him, I guess. Filled with apple pie. You could do that. I bet you'd be pretty good. I actually didn't make apple pie this year. I usually do if somebody's, if I'm entertaining, I'll make an apple pie. But my cranberry sauce has apples in it. I think it's going to be all appled out.
Don't touch the paint.
Forget you, pal.
Mind your manners. This isn't just some shack I'm painting. This is the wall.
Okay, well, I mean, like, making people eat my baked goods.
Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Apple pie moonshine? That's a thing.
The wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith
Should I get some and try it? I mean, I tend to like things that are flavored like something like that. Like the baked good. What brand should I get? How do you make it, Godsend? Like, what are the ingredients? I don't even know what the original flavor of moonshine is made out of. Okay, map, please. I think this means we're turning right. Hmm. Homemade blueberry cheesecake. You know, I'm not a fan of blueberries.
See the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades?
I think blueberries might be my least favorite fruit. Well, I don't like grapefruits either.
I know I just saw someone out there. This one looked like a good one. Just shut up and wait. Maybe they went around back. Should we go check the loading dock? Tell me still. We got two guys back there. I thought I told you to shut up.
Yeah, raspberries are good.
What if... Hey!
Or I think I might be mildly allergic to blueberries. Q. Oh no, they're everywhere. Do it again. I'm gonna die. Telling me this was easy. There's like 3 of them trying to get me. And I died. Shredded cheese on a graham cracker crust. That sounds like pizza. I'm good with black olives.
It's terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
Okay, fine. You walk away. But if you want to help Travis...
Hey, Chronobur, welcome in. Black olives and tacos. I feel like I used to do that when I was younger, but I don't think I've done that in a very long time. I think I have to talk to the guy again. Or I could just not do it. I think that's what we'll do. I went through the side entrance, but I wasn't very sneaky. Here you go, Center Pro. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't like jalapenos either. I'm sounding like I might be picky. I'm not gonna do a quick save mod. I'm just gonna play. I just need to go out and get some experience. My day was pretty good, Ghost Hunter Pro. I can't think of any foods where the texture's the problem. Except for maybe shaved coconut. Guys, I just spent a lot of money on Twitch here. It's just me and Ghost Hunter Pro. I don't even know how you could do that. I like coconut, I just don't like it shaved. I don't like it sweetened either. Oh! Just blood flew out. A soda tasting thing. Oh, with the box? Or something else. I saw something recently. I don't think I saw it on Twitch. I think it was YouTube. But anyways, it was like a box and you put stuff in it and you don't know what it is and then you taste it. I thought about doing that for you guys. But I don't know how I wouldn't see it.
Okay, fine. Walk away.
Hello, Nick. Welcome in. She just bought all sorts of bottles. And did what? And tasted sodas? I need to know. And how entertained were you by this?
Working hard?
Don't touch the paint.
Everybody, I need everyone's attention. I would like to address
Why?
This is the wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking.
The music sounds fine for me, big blue bottle.
You need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
I don't have the radio on though.
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back
citizens. And while the paper might point their fingers at
Where can I fill up my water bottle? Here we go. I drink a lot of drinks, yeah. I wouldn't be able to stream without drinks. That'd be horrible. I've got how many drinks right here? I usually have 5 drinks sitting beside me every time I stream. I said something unacceptable. Well, don't do that again. Stream Elements is no longer a sub. Yeah, they don't need to be subbed, right? It's just because I have little hands. Hold on, handling 2 bags. Okay, good to go. I think I want to go to the comic book store. But I don't know where it is. Maybe we'll wait a little bit. Cute. No, it doesn't work. Oof, thank goodness. Oh wow, we don't want to go that way. 3 big baddies. All in a row. Oh, yeah, I will not be adding those types of noises to mine, Ghost Hunter Pro. But I have actually thought about adding, like people in chats, like voices maybe. I just need to figure out what. I think it's MP3 or something else, like what format that is. But I think it'd be kind of fun if anyone wanted to add their sounds to the soundboard. Or even like other streamers. I think it'd be interesting to maybe add their voice to the soundboard, and then I don't know, you'll have to guess who it is or something. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do it, but I really like the idea of doing something like that. I don't know. Guys, I don't even know what killed me that time. My arm just flew off. Did anyone else see what happened? Like, my arm just blew up for no reason. Alright, well, that being said, I'm gonna run to the restroom before I die again. And then we're gonna take a nice, relaxing walk where my arms don't fly off.
You? Shy? Fuck that. Come. Say something. Anything.
Alright, y'all. Boop, boop. We're back. Hold on. I forgot to resub the channel bot so the whale counter doesn't show the emotes. The whale counter doesn't show the emotes. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't need to. That seems like a silly thing.
You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. Like your voice though. What you talking about? What is the issue?
So, what's the issue?
Have you not listened? This DJ Travis, he is terrible. Makes me want to go back in time and prevent radio from ever being invented. Vadim, it's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, you know, disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Now, it has to be done quietly, with no fuss. Maybe lead him out of town.
All right. That's enough. Vadim isn't serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
Yeah, but I don't listen to the radio anyway.
He seemed pretty serious to me.
No. He was only kidding, right, Vadim?
Uh-oh, that's crazy.
Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis. He means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really.
I think he's the most relatable character, actually.
He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
The guy is probably a lost cause.
No, he is not lost cause. We can help Travis. I keep telling Yefim this. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come.
Hello, Throne of Gar. Welcome in.
In back room. We discuss plan.
Here's the thing.
You look tired.
A sort
Need a
of,
room?
note, I guess, from sponsors here in time I'll
I think I need a new chair. That's what I think I'm gonna get from Santa.
Want to do something fun?
Alpha Travis. Not sure what you mean there. Why is everybody going for a run? Oh, I guess he's about to talk again since I died. I didn't get to hear him talk.
Subject that is on everyone's mind, and that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years, and what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the Wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith
Has that
and
top
trust that
gifters
has
thing been
given
there
us
this whole time?
prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper
I don't know how
might
that got
point
there.
there,
Hold on a second. There we go. Hopefully nothing else weird happens.
our fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the Wall.
He's so full of shit.
Well.
Excuse me.
I'd love to talk, but I have matters to attend to. I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Just kidding. I will not shoot him. He doesn't want me to jump the fence. Oh, but you know what? I think there's a gun over here somewhere. Well, we're in this weird area of the map. I think I found one here sometime. Maybe not. Am I just remembering stuff that's not true? Wasn't there a gun over here? Amongst these bleacher chairs? Hey, Nightmare Center. Welcome in. I might be stuck. I remember finding something down here. Maybe it wasn't a gun.
You won't believe what's on the next issue. Just you wait.
Sound alert's working. I heard somebody's sound alert, but I did not hear one recently. I was trying to put a gobble gobble in someone's voice, but it didn't work. I gotta figure out what format it has to be in. So there's like a turkey gobble sound. Maybe the gun hasn't spawned there yet. Like, maybe it happens at some point during the game.
Read the paper, lady. Trust me.
I had to have remembered it from somewhere.
Now, excuse me.
Alright, let's head back closer to Sanctuary, because I think I'll not die as much over there. Thanks, Mr. J. Hopefully I'll get a haircut sometime soon. Ooh. Somebody's knocking? What is that noise? Oh, it's an audio thing. Guys, Triple just did footsteps. That's what it was. Okay, sound alerts. Any MP3 or .wave. Audacity. What is Audacity? Their hooves coming down the stairs. Gotcha. Well, don't act like I'm supposed to know which way Sanctuary is. I haven't even looked at the map yet. Pretty sure I need a drink, too. I need to figure out this whole drinking thing. Hey, Sniper Man. Welcome in. What all can I drink to make my thirst get better? In-game, obviously. Apparently whiskey doesn't work. Can I just drink dirty water? I feel better, but I'm also lethargic. Got a little illness. As long as nobody comes and cuts my arm off, I think we're gonna be okay. Oh gosh. Well, I was thinking if I use stealth, I'll know that something's about to get me. That's what my idea was. I don't have any points yet. Oh, we've been detected. By this. This might not be a good idea. Q! He had a spatula. And that is all. Is this the place where the baseball is? I think this is where the baseball glove, and the autograph something or another is. Yup. Level 5, you think I can do it? Sorry. Dang it, stop! I'm gonna die. I was trying to push the button to stim pack. There we go. Goodness gracious. Push it. I forgot they were there. I can't kill Mirelurks. This is like the worst part of the game, is when you're so weak that you can't do anything. It wasn't too heavy last time I woke up. Something weird's going on.
Do I need to talk louder? Okay, fine. You walk
I don't want to do the paint one just because you told me to do the paint one.
Ellie.
Be careful down in that subway. Who knows what could be living there now?
I felt so strong last time we played this game.
Thanks for offering to help. Just be careful.
There we go.
Careful.
Something's weird right now. With my controls. I know what I'm gonna do. I want to go in the schoolhouse. Maybe it is caps lock. I'll try it.
For a pop quiz, everyone.
Mr. Zwicky, we had a
Made
pop
you a
quiz
little old to
yesterday.
be in school. And we've learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little quiz.
But I'm tired.
I'm detecting a high degree of fatigue in all our little scholars. Perhaps the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes! A new scholar come to join us. Let's test your math skills.
Oh,
What is 12
whale.
times 15?
Is it 180?
That's right. I see your parents raise you with a respect for your education. Family. It is important, yes? This thing called love. I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
A child needs all the love you can give them.
Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
Yes.
If you love someone, hold on to them. Tomorrow you might not have the chance.
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something. Oh, Mr. Squeaky, you look so tired.
Okay, well that's good.
Leave you here.
Hey, Mr. Zwicky.
You're worrying too much. I'll be fine.
Wait a minute. This is not where I wanted to be.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. We just get a lot of people from the market barreling through here by accident, and it's hard to keep the children's attention. This is a public building, though, so feel free to look around.
Okay, I think I will.
Lovely
Do you
day
know
for
that
learning,
radiation is
isn't
why
it,
Brahmin
Mr.
have two heads?
Yes, of
It's
course.
true.
I'm glad you're here.
That's what I wanted. Yep.
What I meant was,
Trying to think of where another one
it'd
is.
be
Oh,
impossible to handle all the kids by myself.
Word is,
You're really
something bad went down
little
in the old
napping
Museum
cat.
of Witchcraft up near
Oh,
And now, a word or
You
several.
been the good neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls.
all right. We got to do something so that we do not die. I think I need to very quickly get Aqua Woman. Don't remind them if I've had good jelly beans or bad jelly beans. Trying to sway the vote. Trying to make the vote a little bit biased. We need a beanpole. There we go. Now I can vote. Alt click. There we go. I always vote bad. You don't know what I vote. My votes are anonymous. All right, let's figure out where we're going so we don't get lost. I don't want to visit the doctor or use antibiotics. 10 and 4. Juicy mangoes. You rigged it bad, didn't you? All right, 2 bad beans it is. Well, I was thinking I have to drink the water so I don't get dehydrated. Ugh, guys. Mm-mm. 2 bad beans is one too many. Spoiled milk. Ugh, goodness gracious, guys. I can't even pretend it's something else. Well. What's everybody asking for Christmas? Bed sheets. I don't need those. Socks. And I could probably use some socks. I'm using your ideas to make my Christmas list. Hold on, a self-portrait of Gar's hands? Hold on a second. A self-portrait of Gar's hands. Mr. J, you want to rethink that sentence? That don't make no sense. A self-portrait would be of yourself.
Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
A self-portrait of Gar hugging a cat. That don't make any sense either. Self-picture, oh gosh. Ugh. A self-portrait is the you draw of yourself. So if you draw a self-portrait, then it would be you. Put your hand on a paper and trace your hand. That's still not a self-portrait of my hand. I mean, if I drew it of myself, drawing my hand. Wouldn't that be a Gar portrait? Just say a portrait, not a self-portrait. No, a portrait doesn't necessarily need to be of a face. No, because if it was a self-portrait, he would be drawing it of himself. So he's drawing himself with my hands. What is your redeem, Barry? I don't know if my redemptions are showing, because you guys keep saying you redeem stuff, but I don't see anything. I'm level 5. So I'm super weak and I keep dying. I want to be using a sniper rifle. No power armor, no drugs. But I haven't found one yet. I was hoping there's going to be a not broken bed up here. Can't sleep in a baby crib. Ooh. Well, we're not going that way.
Sweet.
I pretty much can't do any quests yet without dying. Okay. Oh, we gotta pay attention here. Juicy Mangoes wants a puppy for Christmas? Well. Alright, what am I drawing a picture of? I did not read it and say nah. I just didn't see any redeems happen. I don't know if it's actually posting it in the chat. I hear it. It's not good. Give me them snap beans. Or silt beans, rather. Yeah, I went to Diamond City. Now I'm trying to get back to a place that's a little safer. So am I gonna draw myself on a doodle? Oh! I saw it! At least I saw it that time before it killed me. Mordell wants me to add a filter. Wow, I have just the one. Where is it? There we go. Perfect for the day.
All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio?
It's a
Yes? Makes you want to
turkey
cut
hat.
your own ears off.
I need a slouch though. Hold on. There we go. I like that it wiggles. That's the best part. So anyway, I'll keep this on for a little bit. For more doll. Of course it is. I wiggle my ears. Well, I can change it to a different one if somebody else wants to redeem a different filter. Alright, what was the doodle of? I didn't hear. Well, I didn't hear anything. I didn't see. Doc Crocker, you're in my face.
Doc, you have marvelous bone structure.
But it's only a
Stop by the mega
it's
surgery
small.
sometime.
We'll have to see if you can tell what I'm doing here. Because it's so small. Trace my hand, and what else? Add some knuckles to it. Looks really bad. Oh. No, you can't frame it because when I draw it, it doesn't look like my hand. It looks like I'm not supposed to show what I drew. So I gotta figure this out. Trace it in a different way. But I still want to get my message across. There, I think this will work. It still doesn't look like something I can show. How come when I... Dadgummit. I can't do it. I traced my hand on a post-it note with only one of my fingers. It doesn't look good. How am I supposed to trace my hand? Hey Hillary, welcome in. Alright, I'm just gonna do a normal one then. Y'all talking about tracing my hand on this paper. Ah, there's my... It won't show it to you. Doodles are gonna have to not be redeemed because they don't show. There's my hand. It's traced on paper. You have to look at it real quick before it gets messed up. Camera. There it is. Now I'm drawing a computer on fire. Who's gonna trace my hand? Damn it. I'll do it again. Alright, computer on fire. Here we go. I got no patience today, I'm sorry. See it? There's a computer, it's a laptop, it's on fire, there's smoke. See? See, see, see? Good to go. Because I was only holding that specific one up. I was trying to send a message, but it didn't work.
Need a room?
Because every time I drew it, it didn't look like what I was trying to draw. And I don't want to get in trouble for that. Scapegoat, what's your daggum doodle? I'm ready to take this off. Y'all made me look silly. I don't remember how to take it off. There we go. Well, there's no guarantee the next filter will be that one. Oh, what was that drawing for Scapegoat? Gar shooting ghouls. And that trash panda. Alright. What's my girl look like? I forgot. Oh yeah, like that. Oh gosh. Ghouls and some kind of little animal. Alright, there's a ghoul. There's my character going. And then there's the little thingamajig right there fighting his leg. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Now. Guys, you gotta get in the game. I have not made any progress yet. I'm getting mad. I don't even like my weapon. I might even change it. How do I make this one shoot? Oh, I don't think I have any bullets. That could be an issue.
Food is so fine.
Well, thank you for that compliment, scapegoat. I just want to be strong. I might even go into a previous save in a minute just to feel strong for a while. This is where I usually give up. I don't usually get past this part on survival because it's too hard. Triple got curls and presses. Oop. I will pause for that. Oh, there you go. All done with that. Oh, wait a second. Does it say time 2? No, I don't think it does say times 2. So we're good. Okay. Curls and presses for Barry. Yes, I will. In just a minute. I need to get up to the top of the map. There we go. I did 15, so it's a little less weight than that should be. If the screen glitched, then you heard what I said. Come on, I need some good stuff. You also have to turn the radio off so you can see where you're going. So you're one of those. Oh no! Ah! There's no way I can win against this. I can't even do the thing. I don't think I'm gonna win.
All right. Tell me.
I'll never get to be level 6.
It's terrible, yes? It makes you want to cut your own ears off.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. Tell me a joke. It's all he understands.
Yes?
Cup of noodle? Yeah. I don't really want a cup of noodle.
Is that a Pick-Boy? Give my left arm for one of those.
That's a lot. I like real ramen. I don't like ramen like that.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always open. Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
What do you sell here?
Everything, Mum. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person.
I think companions can die, can they?
24 hours a day.
I mean, I did used to have dog meat, and I don't anymore.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here you are.
But I thought he just went back to the place. Should I buy something? I'll do your presses in just a minute, Mordal. What should I buy? I'll leave y'all with that question. I'll be right back. All right. What's the consensus? Armor and ammo, so not weapons. All right. Let's see what we got here. Also, does anyone know what salt flakes are? A friend of mine has it on her Christmas list with a bunch of other cooking type things. I've never heard of salt flakes. No, not Frosted Flakes. I think it's just like instead of salt granules, it comes in flakes and I don't know. Well, that's expensive. I can't afford that. They got nothing. They got nothing, guys. Oh, tried to buy too many things. No. It's not for that. It's a cooking thing. I don't think I'm going to use this fusion cells. Or new bed sheets. $5, $6, what you talking about? You don't make any extra money when you get a partnership. There's really not anything different except for emote slots. I guess I'm going to cancel the trade. Salt and flake form. Okay, cool. What do my bed sheets look like? Right now my bed sheets have little pink flowers. Dog's making a weird sound. I usually just get whatever's cheapest. The Dementor. It's not something that I think is too important. Because my blanket covers up what the sheets look like anyway. Yeah, I think she was... My dog was sitting with her butt up against the green screen. And then she was like itching. And it was making a really strange noise back there. I don't have silk sheets yet, no. But I do have them on my list. That's what she was doing, Juicy Mangoes. And it freaked me out a little because it's not a normal noise. I don't know if I can handle flannel sheets. I think the fabric is a little too warm. But I have a silk pillowcase and I like the fabric of that. Ooh, we got bad words going on. I'm stim packing. Stim packing, stim packing, stim packing. Come on. I don't want to go down there. I'm going to get eaten by something. There he is. You stinking raider. We got him. Oh no, there's another one. I thought we had him. Was that a malt? It was a Molotov. We got blown up.
All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio?
I can't stay alive.
Yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
I don't know what he just said, but it didn't sound good. Because I'm playing on like the highest difficulty ever.
Ever been up in the stands?
And I don't want to be in the city anymore. I want to be back home. Thank you, Kevinator232 for the follow. Getting sleepy. Oh shoot, what time is that? Fallout 4, I always lose track of time. Gotta try not to do that. The one you want me to do was not an easy quest. I died doing that too. I can sleep here. What? Probably should have shut the door. I feel like somebody's gonna come get me. Okay. There's food, there's a couch. I feel like I'm gonna step on a mine, which I don't want to happen, but it just feels like it will. Whoop. Well. Am I gonna die? No, no, no! Oh, I did die. Most certainly. Is Fallout 4 a post-apocalyptic scavenger quest game? Yes. Sounds a good description. I am sick. Hold on, me or my character? I'm pretty sure both kind of sick, yeah. But look, I missed this water that was right here. I needed water. I am also sick of dying, yes. No, I think I had like food poisoning or something. So I didn't eat nearly as much food if I was like normal today. No, from like a couple days ago. Hey, Rugin Gaming. This is my absolute favorite game. Not on survival mode. It's very frustrating on survival mode, but if you just play on like the hardest setting, it's good. No, I did have food poisoning. What's this pooch doing in here? Can I keep him or is he gonna bite me? Guys, I've never seen this before. I mean, I feel like if I let him out, maybe he'd be my friend. But that doesn't sound very nice. You gonna die. Well, if he attacks me, there's no way. But has anyone ever seen this? I've never seen this before. It's really bad. Can I pickpocket him? That's a question. Pickpocket Teddy. Teddy has nothing. But he does have a name. It doesn't say, like, bad stuff. Oh, that's another thing. I've been detected, but... Hold on. Let me stand up and cue him. He's green, so I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna let him out. If I can.
Locked tight.
Oh, it won't even let me do it.
Locks really strong.
I thought I was gonna be able to do like a little lock pick there. Oh well. All that's trying to decide what to do for nothing. Let's follow the road. I feel like maybe we're safer on the road. No, his name was not Bow Wow. His name was something else. I saw it, but I don't remember now. I do take a lot of naps. How did you know this? Teddy, that's what his name was. Oh gosh, we found a new place, and I'm probably gonna die. Ah, red stag. No, 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 no. I've already seen this. I've already seen how this happens. We do not need to get killed again by this thing. He will lose interest in me if I run. Hey, we got a mutated fern blossom. For that guy. I wonder if there's any more around here. I've added too many mods before and broke my computer. I've got 3 mods, I think. I've got like the patch, I've got a hair mod, and easier lockpicking and hacking. And I think that's all I have on here right now. I don't even have anything on here for weight yet. I was super upset, yeah. So yeah, I will not be adding too many more mods. 4's good. I would kind of like to try one of the ones where you start off with a different story going on.
Hold up a minute. You looking to buy a
Isn't there a cool machete that's in a shrine that you can get in a cave under the water? Is it this one? Or is it a different one? I already have it, so...
Does this Brahmin really belong to you?
What do you think? It's stolen or something? Nah, she's mine. Of course she's mine. Could be yours too, for a very reasonable price.
It was made by someone in the chat. Okay, we got 2 hats going on. Hold on. Boom.
Sure, I'll take her.
Oh, great, great. Just tell me where you want me to send her and she's all yours.
I already have 2 hats on.
Good doing business with you, sister. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Well, I can't add 2 and then add 2 and then add 2. It's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be add 2 and then add 2 more. Well, this combo a good one? Why is my new thing not going where it goes? Hopefully that Brahmin's gonna get to where it needs to be. When I was over here recently, I died. Hello, Dr. Teeth Electric Mayhem. Welcome in. Oh crap, we're gonna die. Can't get me in the water, right? Nah, we're good. Whiskey. I don't have any more drinks. Thank you for following Fleshy Skates. An elf country girl. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. I think we need to find a place to sleep before I die again. I made that stutter a little bit because I was singing that song in my head. That TikTok song. I really feel like I need to be doing like three things at a time in order to be productive. Does anybody else do that? Like they have to have a stream going or and then be texting somebody and then at the same time watching TV? It can't be just me. Alright, we're going to pause-a-roo because now I need to change my glasses. I have to put on a chain and I have to do some presses. Glasses. Chain. Well, I'm just giving an example. That's not, I wasn't actually being productive. But I mean, I have to be doing a lot of things. Yeah, I'll turn on a stream and I'll watch a show at the same time. Does that work? Okay. I'm only gonna keep it like this for a couple more minutes and then I've got to change. Oh my gosh, we're back to where we started. No! Thought we were getting closer to where I wanted to be. We're not in a good spot. This is not where I wanted to be. Where do I have marked on the map? Diamond City. That's not where we're going. We're supposed to be going up here. But then I died, and then it marked my map in the wrong spot. Yeah, gummit. We're not making any progress. Oh, this isn't gonna fall off.
What? Who's there? Who's there?
I was trying to go up north. Well, good. Someone will click and they'll be like, hey, what's going on here? It's crazy. Y'all should have put a filter on too. Then I could have like a silly filter and all that going on. Oh well. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, I guess I could go get Dan's. Alright, help me mark it on the map. Where's the at? Up here somewhere? Just keep going north. North on this road, okay. Oh, and we gotta add a filter. Hold on. I'm just gonna pick whatever the next Thanksgiving one is. Well, that's interesting. And change my glasses. There we go. The leaves are falling. Guys. Sorry, I didn't notice the leaves were falling. That's kind of funny. I think it might be, hold on. See if I can look. It's a little squirrel, and he's eating nuts. And there's like poisonous mushrooms over here. Huh. Well. That's kind of fun. North on this road. I need to make sure there's not stuff I need to pick up somewhere. Oh, there's bees. Maybe they're flies. Oh, dang, we're close. Triple. I was like, wow, we're getting really close. And I have... Oh, I only have one headphone in, too.
Weapons cold.
I mean, does it take that long to reload? Goodness. I'm heavy.
Excuse me.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I feel like I should have elf ears on with this one. I'm over encumbered. We're just trying to survive.
Just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you
Hey,
want to
Obi-Wan,
continue
welcome
pitching
in.
We could use an extra gun on our side.
Oh, hire me.
It all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. I have no inclination to pay for your services.
At this rate, you'll be dead within 2 days. And I want no part of it.
Then there's no need for you to remain here. Now,
I
unless you
did have
any
a good
relevant
Thanksgiving.
information to share with
Flynn
us, I
2D.
want you to leave our compound immediately.
Couldn't eat as much as I wanted to, but just means I'm gonna eat even more tomorrow.
Paladin.
You can move along, civilian. Our situation might appear dire,
Hi.
but I've led my men through worse.
Get out of here.
Every time I blink, my hat shakes.
Hey.
Why don't you just get out of here?
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir.
What else? Oh, I put up the Christmas tree today.
Notified the radio tower on the roof of the police station.
Every time I put up the Christmas tree, I get little cuts all over my
What
hands.
we need is something that will boost the
I think there needs to be
Our
a such
target
thing
is
as
archive systems, and it contains the technology we need.
gloves that you wear when you
Range
put up your Christmas tree.
transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese.
Looks like
once
we're
you're
doing
on your
good.
feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself.
Hey, Merlin Man.
Then let
This
me
is
know
the
when
first
you're
game I ever played.
Let's move out.
And I played it for a few months.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm actually good at this game if it's not on survival. I've got 4 mods that I'm running right now.
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all hard, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on. Sorry about the other guys.
Scribe.
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
It doesn't feel like I'm doing a good job.
Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
No.
Why establish an outpost at the police station?
Given the nature of the facility, we felt it would be tactically advantageous to search it for weapons and ammunition. The radio tower on the roof was an unexpected boon, but it obviously has its shortcomings that need to be rectified. It might not be as imposing as the Citadel back in the capital wasteland, but it suits our purposes. That's all I'm willing to divulge at this point. Are you ready to proceed with the mission?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
I didn't notice I had the antibiotics. Well. What am I leveling up? I'll let you guys decide this time. Endurance. Just plain old endurance. Toughness. Oh, requirements not met. What do I have to get to do Aqua Girl? Hold on. I can do Aqua Girl right now. I don't care about those silly goat points. If it was up to me, they wouldn't be there. Alright, silly, goofy. You know what I mean. Shoot, I forgot how to bring myself back. There it is. It's like I have a sideburn every couple minutes. Part of the hat, I think. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to say that. Hinty or Ginty? Don't know. I'll call you 07. So we've made progress. Thank you for the follow, Green Wiggle and Avoid Abstract. We are happy to have you here.
Sparrow's only scratched me. I'll be fine.
In case y'all are new, I'm here every night around the same time.
You must have me confused with someone else.
And I play all sorts of games. Hey John, happy to see you're back.
It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
I feel like there's a Nuka in here somewhere. Oh, I remember. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm all out of sodas at my house too. It's not good. I was gonna order some, but everything was closed today. He's nibbling on a little acorn. I like this one. A lot better than the last one. Ooh, cap stash. Boop. Supposed to mean scapegoat. Probably gonna drop most of this in a second. Nuka-Cola and Moody Fruit. See, I've got the mod for this. There it is.
Got it.
Oop, the map's been updated. This must be important. Alright, what do? We go upstairs?
How's security looking? Are we going to be able to hold out here?
This building's pretty solid. We should be safe enough.
Yeah. Unless a behemoth decides to pay us a visit.
Hey, if that happens, we won't last long enough to worry about it.
Alright, I think I'm done with the filter. Does anybody have a favorite soda that's not Dr. Pepper? Sunkist. I don't know that I've ever met anyone that Sunkist was their favorite soda. Right away. I think I'm still too heavy. Yep. Any of the limited edition Mountain Dews. Trying to think of what the limited edition Mountain Dews, what you could be talking about. I'm not really into this outfit. Like which one, 5-6? I can only think of one that I liked. I changed my glasses times 2. Well, the only one that I liked was what was it called?
I don't know what the hell's going on. If
Livewire.
reinforcements are coming, they sure are taking their sweet time.
Hey, if Paladin...
The blue one. Somebody knows the name of it. I feel like they had it at Taco Bell. But I can't think of what it was called. Baja. Yeah, Baja Blast.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Come on, this way.
Excuse me, Paladin. Dance.
Keep checking your 6 for hostiles. We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Oh, I guess we're gonna walk slow.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the
Hey, Daz, man, run.
Getting that transmitter up and running needs
No, this is the first game I've ever played.
It's up to me. I'd relocate my team.
But this is not my first playthrough.
Some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology.
I've never played it all the way through on survival.
Whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat.
Hopefully I can do it this time without giving up.
Let's do this.
Oh, I think the other mod I had was to get through that puzzle. I could probably do the puzzle this time. What are you getting so mad at Streamlabs 456? You just got 2 quotes for the price of 1. Well, next one in our song is... Oh, I'm gonna get rid of myself. How do I do that? There we go. Happy Thanksgiving, aka Turkey Day. Hope you all visit and stay. And by the way, today I'm giving out garbars if you sub. No, they're not edible. They're just incredible. Hope you'll eat it a lot. Gobble, gobble, gobble. When y'all walk, you're gonna wobble, wobble. Sometimes in chat, I look for snacks. And you can type Garistotle. If you're new and it's your first time here, I hope you feel like you just won the lotto. Well, welcome to Garville, home of the goats. I have awesome mods and awesome community with the best quotes. I'm new to video games and streaming, but I'm learning the ropes. Good bean, bad bean, or both. Use your chat points and vote. I don't know where the music went, but I think that's the next one. Anywho, thank you very, very much for the sub triple. And congratulations to Goats Rule the World. Yes, they do. I feel like that might have been made up by someone we know. You didn't just wander in here. All right. Oop. Oop. Now we know how to do that.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last
Don't let me miss anything I'm supposed to be picking up. I think I'm wearing the Brotherhood outfit, and it's 10, 10, 10.
They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them. And they haven't been heard from since.
I think I might want that hat.
We've lost 4 good men to...
Well, go through the world. Welcome. Let's see how this hat looks.
Been a target from the moment we arrived.
I think I like it. I wish I could see the front.
I don't intend to give up and head home.
Oh gosh, don't shoot him. Could make a nasty joke, but I'm not going to. Nope. We're good. What is my favorite food? Probably Brunswick stew. From like a barbecue place. Oops, 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 don't shoot him. Here we go. Oh no, I'm too heavy. Can't be picking up anymore. My favorite food is honeydew. Well. I'm surprised no one asked what Brunswick stew is, so everybody in the chat knows what Brunswick stew is. I feel like that's a southern food. Five, six, you're a little punk.
There it is, Arc Jet System. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Somebody cared, or they wouldn't have asked what my favorite food was. It's like a soup that you get at a barbecue place. Potato, steak, and carrots? Nope. No dumplings? Nope. It's like at the barbecue place, they take like the leftover meats, like whatever kind of meats they have, and the lima beans, corn, barbecue sauce, and they mix it all together.
Pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done.
And it's good. No potatoes. No garbanzo beans. What else? Maybe they might put green beans in there? I feel like it's like just the leftover stuff at the barbecue place.
It appears as though the
And then they cook it for like a couple days, so it's like real mushy. I'm sure there's lots of sugar in it.
Good. Less security to worry about.
Negative. There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out. This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
No way I'm cracking this. Hacking this is beyond me.
What the heck am I supposed to do then? $9YBEN. Brisket beans. That sounds like what they would call it in Texas. Oh crap, how am I supposed to live through this? Not you. Stand behind Dan's, I guess. Goodness. Oh, that wasn't scary at all.
Movement detected. Hostile sensor reading detected.
I'm not sure I want to be part of that. I think I'm gonna rage quit now, guys. Pretty sure it's around time for rage quitting. Anywho, the burnt ends are the best.
You better get a move on.
Just so you know.
It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Anywho, it is that time of the night that I run the credits. I appreciate all y'all being here. You know, I never even asked how many viewers we had. I was preoccupied, I guess. But anyways, everyone who showed up, hung out, followed. I think we got a couple subs. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking probably play the same game. This is my favorite game. But something's happening. Hold on. Something's coming up, guys. What is it? Is there something coming up that I might be wanting to play soon? I don't remember what it was. I already know who I'm going to raid. We had viewers. Same game. What? Oh, Mordell says I should do what? Fallout 76? Is that what that means? I'm wondering what game's coming out soon. Something comes out December something. Can't think of what it is. Well, Cyberpunk was on the 9th, unless it gets pushed back again. December 4th is Watch Dogs. I don't know what else I could have missed. Anyways, good night, guys. We will see you next time. Maybe I'll play Star Wars. I haven't played any Star Wars games yet. All right, we're heading over to see Daniel Demon. In case, you know, case you get stuck and you didn't go, that's where we're going. Don't threaten this. Y'all can decide if y'all want me to do it or not.